Okay, guys, I find this absolutely hilarious, so I'm going to be posting this on my other channel so that we can get this word out because this is absolutely phenomenal what we have just caught. So I just posted my new 32 Degrees of Insanity 812 Hercolubus Planet X or weather balloon at Neumayer Station on my main channel. All right, so here is the planetary body that we're in question. Okay, at 11:10:05 on 8/10/2012. All right, we see this planetary body right here. I have not closed this out yet, but then I went back to Neumayer Station right now, and of course here we are at 2012 8/10, and we step it up. Now watch this. We go to 10:10, 10:30, and of course at 10:30 it switches to 8:11, 10:30, okay, 10:40, 10:50, 11, 11:10. So the 8:11, 11:10 is now wiped out. It's now at 8:11, which was supposed to be this planetary object right here. Okay, but here's the funny thing. Watch this, because now that whole thing has been wiped out. But watch what happens when we go at 11:30. It goes back to 8:10. That's right, guys. They hit it. They hit it. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Because look at there is the see now I just refreshed it. And now I don't have it anymore. That's right, guys. They took it away. So if you want to see the original footage, go to the new 32 Degrees of Insanity 812 Hercolubus Planet X or weather balloon at Neumayer Station, because they just took that footage away. Absolutely incredible. Here is the stuff that I'm talking about. We just posted this right here, and as you can see, as we scan on down here, I'm going to bring it down. If you haven't subscribed to us, this was also taken on August 6th of 2011. Now that looks like a weather balloon. Looks like they launched it up in the air. Okay, you can kind of see that. It's a little different. That was in 2011. But here is the original shot right here of the 8/10/2012 shot right there. And now, guys, it is gone. They have taken it out, but yet they still have their 8/10s in there. Boy, were they smart. We caught it, and I'm glad I stayed up. Yeah, they're at 10:20, 8:10. Now it's 8:11, 10:30, 10:40, 8:11, 10:50, 11, 8:11, 10. Okay, and then why does it go into that? Tell me why that is, because it keeps going here, and then we switch over to 8:11 right here as we go through 8:11 at 12:30 in the AM. So it's completely out of sync. That's all the 8:11 footage right here. 5, 6, 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, and then we go 9 in the morning. We switch back to 8:10, and then we have that discrepancy. There we go, guys. Make sure you go to www.ursuadams.com and join us for all of our updated information right here as well. But check out the new 32 Degrees of Insanity on my main Ursu Adams channel. It's absolutely incredible. Busted. Busted. Actually, I'm just right here in the editing bay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play the footage of the original thing that I posted just a few moments ago before before they took it off. It's just absolutely amazing. So this makes us question everything that I talked about in regards to this not being a weather balloon. They took it out. Why would they desync? I mean, within moments of me posting that, why would they desync? And then, of course, it would sync up later, but there's that segment that I questioned everything. So let's get into that video right now and retake a look at it. It's absolutely amazing. Hello Facebook, hello YouTube, Johnny Gilson here. We are at 8/11 in 2012. I'm recording this part to my video in segments here because I want to show you something very weird that happens on 8/10/2012. Now right here I want you to pay attention to this windmill right here, and of course here's Neumayer Station. Now watch this as we go through here at 8:10, 10:30. Keep your eye on this windmill right here. Keep your eye on the windmill. And then keep your eye right here on this windmill, okay? But now look here at 11:10. What the hell is that? It looks like an orb of some sort. It's definitely not a moon. So what is that? Right there. Looks like a planet to me. But here's the interesting thing: as we step it forward, take a look at this particular so-called windmill and watch it move. There it moves. And now the sky is completely different. Keep your eye on the windmill. The windmill is facing in a totally different direction than it was, but now it's back to its normal position. Now let's bring it back to 11:10. As we can see, right here at 11:10, at 8:10 in the morning, at 8/10/2012, there is specifically a planet in the sky. To me, that looks like a planet. I don't see how it couldn't be. And then as you can see, as you look over to this windmill, you step it up one side and the windmill completely turns. And within 10 minutes, the skies are completely different. Completely different. Watch that. Ready? Right there. 11:10. I don't know what planet that is. Could that be Hercolubus? Looks like we might have our first shot of it. Let's take a look at what the sky looks like in that area at this point in time. Now, as you can see, this is directly right from the AWI website, so this is not a fake at all. Of course, we can see that the skies get really weird, but I want to show you something really interesting because on August 6th, just about 5 days ago down in Antarctica, this was happening down at Neumayer Station. Well, to me, that's pretty amazing because we saw, if we've been tracking Neumayer, it was quite incredible as far as the snow was concerned over the last few days down at Neumayer Station, and now we get suddenly clear skies, and then at 11 o'clock, at 11:10 in the morning, we see this particular object right over here. Now, if you have not been over to my www.ursuadams.com and listened to my last 3 radio shows, what we'd like you to do is go all the way back here to the John Moore. This is where I talk about the John Moore thing that's supposed to happen on the 17th of August. This is where Alfred and I are talking about Zachariah Sitchin being a CIA PSYOP and the 2013 dual sun flyby. This is where I go into my part one of the Nibiru hoax. This is where I talk about Hercolubus. And now, interesting enough, I released this yesterday, part 2, the 8/11/12 Hercolubus Dual Sun Dark Star Flyby. And what I'll do is I'll put a link for that right up here for you guys to go to listen to that. Because I go, while it's true that scientific evidence shows a celestial body is perturbing the outer planets of our solar system, causing solar system-wide planetary warming and causing demonstrable seismic, volcanic, climatic, geological, visible effects on Earth, it is a scientific error to conclude that the celestial body causing this is Zecharia Sitchin's Nibiru, because that planetary body is a fabrication and a hoax. However, could this be Hercolubus? Right there, guys, because I find it interesting. The next frame, this is turned and we don't see it anymore. And of course, here's the original frame of it right here. And as I took us a little bit closer into it, you can see where I show it right there. It definitely is a planetary object. Could this be a UFO sphere? Remember how I talked about his Nibiru being a Vimana sphere? Or is this a planetary object? Here is the solar system of how Hercolubus is supposed to be set up behind Uranus and Jupiter. We're going to take a look at it and see if this object is anywhere within the vicinity. Of course, here is a picture that was taken yesterday. I think it was in New Jersey. And of course, we have this pie-looking thing. Remember that little thing right there, that pie-looking thing? Well, this area right here is where a blue dwarf is. And of course, when we looked at, there's that pie thing right there. We can see it. Of course, we talked about this particular picture right here next to this blue dwarf. Could this be R135A1? We're going to talk about that on my show on 32 Degrees of Insanity, because of course here is a picture of Jupiter on 2010 September, and here it is in 2012 in March. If you haven't been over to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/UrsuAdams, please come on over here to subscribe, and you can get all the latest updates as well. I tell you guys, 1110, right there. Let's take a look at where that is in the sky right now. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to kind of take a look over here on Stellarium, what constellation this might be in. And from what we look at when we enter Stellarium, of course, we're down in Antarctica right now, of course, and here we have, I'm using this as Neumayer Station, and we can see it's right in Scorpius. It's actually probably right into the Antares system. Remember when I talked about a long time ago, Nibiru could be in Antares? Well, interesting that Hercolubus is showing up in Antares. This is a planet, guys. That is no doubt in my mind that is a planet, but it looks like it's actually in the atmosphere. But is it that big that it's actually showing up right there as well? But look at this. Look at the similarities. This was actually a picture given to me by my NASA insider, stating that this was in Scorpius down in Antarctica in the end of July. Look at this right here, and then take a look at that. Looks eerily, oddly the same. Interesting enough. Also, Blood Red Lake Beauty Spot, which is startling tourist in southern France. This is coming out today. Pictures of red. Look at this. I also heard that it's snowing in South Africa. What is going on, guys? This is pretty incredible. Look at this. You know, we read in the Bible what was happening, what was said in the Bible. Actually, when we come on down here and we take a look at my Facebook page, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff today. Of course, we have a lot of people saying, looks a bit unbelievable. Don, where did you get that picture from? Weird, it last 24-hour pics. Not one is the same as this. And then as we go down here, we take a look at we have a conversation going on in regards to this. Enter the fifth dimension. But watch what I talked about. Look at that picture. It could be one of Hercolubus's moons. That's a possibility as well. Got a lot of things. August 9th, planets, comets, meteors. If you haven't subscribed to us, guys, you definitely want to subscribe to us. I go, in the book of Revelation, in the Bible, there is a passage that said a third of the waters of the earth will be turned to the color of blood as signs of cataclysm. The water will be undrinkable and the fish will die of it. Sounds like what's going on all over the world. But yep, keep moving on. There's nothing to see here. And of course, Mississippi itself is drying up. Some of the largest temperatures in the lakes, in the heat. This would make the idea of a dual sun. We are actually dealing with 100-degree temperature here in Reno, Nevada that has been going on for weeks. Could there be a dual sun coming in? Because when you look at Neumayer Station here, check this out, guys. Of course, we're here, and it is right on the area that we've been telling you all about. There's the sun, there's Leo, there's Virgo, and right here in Scorpius. Interesting, interesting indeed. Could this be our first shot of Hercolubus? Now, also, I was notified about something down at Mawson Station as well in Antarctica, and I wanted to take a look at this particular video. Of course, we saw this last year, this weird thing that looked like it had a satellite hanging down from it. Now, I want us to watch this video here as that thing goes across. Check that out. What the hell is that hanging down there from the moon at 6:45 in the a.m. if this is the moon? What is that satellite hanging on down? That to me looks like that thing that I showed you at one point. Now let's see what we got going on here during the day. Here's the sun. Anything weird going on? Let's watch it again. Then as we always see those kind of fireworks, let me see these weird things going on here. The windmill. And of course, there it is. What the heck is that floating with the moon? There's definitely some sort of satellite, and I don't even think that is the moon at 7:50 in the a.m. Very odd indeed. Let's go back and look at that one more time as we watch this thing come across. Check that out. What the hell is that? That's nothing I've ever seen before. Strange things are happening. Could this be Hercolubus? Is this what we're talking about? Is this what we're now tracking? As we know, when we read the current article that's Sitchin's paradigm is fraudulent, that through 2012-2013 Nibiru flyby mem did Zachariah Sitchin cooperate with U.S. intelligence setting up the 2003 invasion of Iraq and the 2012-13 Nibiru flyby mem. Of course, if you have not listened to that radio show that I discussed, that whole article, come on over to www.ursuadams.com and just listen to this area right here. That is the part 2. We also have the part 1. And all of this will be in the description box below of this video as well. All of these that you can catch up on, because I think they're very important ones that we're seeing, because what we're seeing down at Neumayer Station right now is quite troubling. What is that? A UFO orb? Is that Hercolubus? What is it? Also, I've been showing you this picture, which I believe is our dual sun. We will be discussing this in more detail. As you can see, the planetary systems that are on this was taken on the WISE telescope data. Interesting layer here. It looks like the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. This is something that we're going to go in depth in future videos as we get more and more into where the dual sun part of the things, the binary sun part of this element is, because I think it's two separate issues as well. So remember to join us over at www.ursuadams.com where you can catch up on all the latest videos. I do have a lot of my videos in private right now for the simple reason is we are being attacked, and I want to keep them private so that we can keep our research going. You can always join us on freedomizerradio.com. I'm on every Monday and Wednesday night starting at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, going all the way till midnight. You can join us right here here in our Freedomizer Radio chat room. We'd love to see you over here. Also, I have my new Saturday show on the Truth Frequency Radio Network at truthfrequencyradio.com. I won't be on this Saturday, but the following Saturdays will be up. And of course, on the 25th of August, I will have Sandra, the president of the Pythagoras Conference, joining me. We'll have probably a free giveaway of sorts. I think we're going to have a free giveaway in regards to tickets for that as well, or at least information on how to get your free tickets. And if you have not, and if you'd like to buy tickets for it, all you have to do is come on over here to www.ursuadams.com. Of course, if you'd like to donate to us, you can feel free to do that. But also, right here, you can buy tickets. You can just hit register now. Come on over here. Tickets are $4.99 a piece plus shipping. However, if you do enter the promotional code of DON, I'll just go down here, DON, and then apply it, you get $100 off of the 5-day admission ticket, which is not bad. So it's $100 a day. Or actually, listen to that, $80 a day for the Pythagoras Conference for that 5-day admission ticket. Absolutely incredible. So, what is it, guys? That's going to be a hard one for anybody to debunk right there. That's going to be a hard one for anybody to debunk. There is no planets in that area, according to Stellarium. God bless you. See you very soon. Just remember to subscribe to us over on our Facebook page. Could this be what we're looking for? And also this shot, I got this. This was down in Cancun, Mexico, sunset. One of my subscribers sent this to me. This was on, I think we uploaded it on August 7th. So actually that day after that huge storm down in Antarctica that I showed you. What is eclipsing the moon? Or the sun? Does it look like? Looks very interesting indeed to me. Join us over at www.ursuadams.com for all your latest information. Definitely tune in to this program right here as we talk about, and I explain the dual sun dark star Nibiru hoax final point as well on www.ursuadams.com. There it is. Amazing. Share this with all your friends. God bless. Talk to you soon. Now, I always tell you guys, wait around for the credits, right? It's been a while since I've done a video, but here is a weather balloon being tossed up by a person at the personnel there at Neumayer Station. I want you to see the size of this weather balloon, okay, and the size of this person. All right? Now, I want you to take a look at that. And that is about this. That's no weather balloon. And some people might say, "Oh, it's a weather balloon, Donnie, because look at how quick it is." But remember how this over here moves. Because if we watch that windmill, it stays in that position for hours, and then just because at 11:10, then the next frame, this moves. Yeah, that's why, because they're hiding it during that period of time. And then at 12:30, an hour and a half later, which would be more than enough time for it to go that way, the windmill itself is in the right position. See how it at 11:10. There's your object right there. There's the windmill, and the windmill changes. It's a different shot. It's definitely a different shot. Just my thought, just my hypothesis. But that's a weather balloon, guys. Definitely not the same as this object right here. Way too big. Way too big. No way. So, think all you want that that's a weather balloon. That's a weather balloon. God bless. Talk to you soon.
Slip into my world for a moment. If I could be your girl, I'll never show drop that pride and put your heart on the line. So I give you a chance to sling some romance. Confidence the key, cockiness is your enemy. But you won't find your way in if you try to break it. Gotta take the time, gotta walk the line and show me a sign of intelligent life, or else you're wasting your time. I'll be your moonlight in the depths of the darkest night. If you'll be my sunrise, the beginning to my never-ending story of love and life. Can you paint the picture, my beautiful design? I could be everything that you need, or I could be your catastrophe. I'm not looking for love and leave. Just stick around, you'll find there's so much more.